Hi, I am Balan Madhavan. Everyone loves traveling. So am I. But as a photographer, I love to travel to exotic places, primarily to see and appreciate wildlife, which I don't see regularly in my part of the world. So my travel has taken me to different parts of the world, which includes Africa, America, South America, and many other places. And one of the most beautiful experiences I ever had in my life was my trip to Antarctica. In 2017, I was fortunate to take a small group of people from India on an expedition to Antarctica. For somebody who is coming from the tropics like India, for me the predominant color is obviously green. Every time we talk about nature, the color that comes to your mind is always green. But here is a place which is devoid of the color green, and it is nothing but white, white, and more white. The whole frozen continent is nothing but a huge mass of white. But what excited us was, in spite of the extreme weather, the unique wildlife that we could see at close quarters, like penguins, massive colonies of penguins. In many of the colonies that we visited, there were more than 6,000 breeding pairs. And we could really go closer. And the icing of the cake was watching whales, the largest mammals on earth, at close quarters. More than once, we were fortunate to go real close, because in Antarctica, in the expedition vessels, they take you on small rubber boats and you move real close to the whales. And for us, one day in particular, we had to travel along with a fairly big pod of humpback whales. These are massive creatures, and they were moving gently over the ocean, diving, again coming up, again diving, like that. And we were very close, pretty close to these creatures. And I was so happy, I was shooting like mad. And the kind of pictures I made there, I am very sure I can never make that pictures again. So that was my experience in Antarctica. But there are a few things you need to understand. As usual, understand your camera very well, because a few things can go really bad if you don't understand these. Number one, you are in a rocking, moving boat. So maintaining the horizon in the background should be a priority for you. Otherwise, when you make the picture, the ocean will appear like a diagonal, which will ruin your photograph. Also, when you are making pictures from a moving boat, please ensure that you have enough shutter speed. At least maintain a high shutter speed so that the vibration of the boat and the rolling of the boat will not spoil your photograph. If you are taking your pictures with a slow shutter speed like 1/60 or 1/125, there is a very good chance that your pictures will appear as shaken. So always ensure a shutter speed of at least 1/500 or above. Maintain the horizon and be ready for the moment. Again, I am telling this, understand the behavior of your subject. Whales are slow moving, but you only find a tiny part of the whale above the surface. So what is the most beautiful thing that a photographer who is not specialized in underwater photography can do with whales is that every time they do a dive, they lift their tail and a lot of water splash comes in. That is the peak of the action. So always understand your subject and be ready when such things happen. Antarctica gave me amazing experiences. And again, one more thing I want to tell you, don't ever go for extreme close-ups. avoiding the background, because every animal and every bird in this world live in a unique habitat. So if you don't show the habitat, then your picture will be ruined. So always keep enough of the background, enough of the landscape, everything in your picture, and compose in such a way that the animal is part of the landscape. So this is the advice I can give you from my 35 years of experience. Enjoy your photography. Thank you.